I'm the supervisor at Tri-County Animal Shelter. COVID-19 is affecting us because the animals are still coming in, but adoptions have slowed. Our rescue organizations, our partners in the community are trying to help, but we also do a lot of adoptions. We can't go out and do adoption events. For our animal control division, their services have also been cut a little bit, so they're not doing any nuisance trapping or just strays running in the neighborhood. They're coming out to the homes for public safety issues like aggressive animals or animals hit by a car. So that's where they're coming out. So our emergency plan is, we plan for what would happen if some COVID-19 patients got admitted to the hospital or something like that, and they had a large number of animals. So we reached out to our boarding facilities. We took into consideration that we can set up our barn as a large animal holding area. We also have our emergency animal shelter and our county animal response team trailer that have cages and kennels in it so that we can actually go into the community and set up if we need to. We have two trailers out here at the shelter. We have the county animal response trailer. That one has different size cages inside of it. We can actually take that out into the community, pick up animals, and then bring them back here. And everything inside of that trailer we can use during natural disasters or some type of disaster like this. It's fully equipped and stocked and ready to go to handle anything. So it has all the supplies that we would need right in the trailer. So all the studies so far have shown that you cannot get coronavirus or COVID-19 from your animals. Now, of course, if you're out in a public place, like if you were taking your animal to a dog park or something like that and interacting with other animals, wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands after you've pet your animals. I mean, that's the biggest thing that we tell you, is just to continuously wash your hands. If you find a stray animal, typically animal control would come out and pick it up. But since they have some reduced hours and they're only working on emergencies, such as animals hit by a car or aggressive animals, there are some things that you could do to try to get that animal back home without even getting us involved. Such as putting up signs in your neighborhood, in the closest businesses, things like that, letting people know that you found an animal. Also using social media, such as your Facebook pages, your Nextdoor app, those types of things. Lots of times the owners to the animals are looking on social media to see if anybody's found it, and that way you can get the animal back home without even getting us involved. So one of the things is, when we were actually open, people would come in and take a look at our animals, see what we have, give us donations. So of course donations are down. So monetary donations are always welcome, but anything animal related. One of the things that we use most often, of course, is canned dog food, canned cat food. We go through lots of cans of food. Dry dog food, dry cat food. Some of the things that we use for enrichment, you have to remember that some of these animals are just sitting in their cages and they don't get a lot of interaction. So we provide some enrichment toys for them, and we fill those toys with canned pumpkin or peanut butter or treats, things like that, so that it kind of keeps them busy during the day and keeps their mind off the fact that they're in their cage. Just remember, we're all in this together, and then once we get through this, we will need you to come in and volunteer and donate and adopt and things like that to get the animals out of the shelter and into homes where they need to be.
Hi everyone, I'm Debbie Shanks, Health Promotion and Physical Fitness Coordinator for Charles County Senior Centers. While you're home, I just wanted to give you a little message that just because you might not be involved in your regularly scheduled exercise classes does not mean a vacation from exercise. It means you have to continue to move. I don't want you coming back all deconditioned, and we have to start from zero to get you back to where you were. So my thoughts to you are to just do something, get up and move. Not every day you're gonna feel like to do the same type of exercise. So one day you might want to turn the radio on and just dance. One day you might want to actually do some exercises. Even if you just do a plank for a second or 5 seconds or longer. It's the little things that help keep you strong and the little things that help keep you motivated to move. So utilize the things in your house, utilize the steps, utilize the, your groceries, your cans, even if you have free weights, don't keep them in the corner. The plan is to use them. So you have to remember to use your muscles or they're gonna get smaller, and we want you to have nice, strong muscles so you can be strong in the process. So with that, keep moving. You can definitely send messages to us and we will tell you exercises to do. We'll do everything that we can just to keep you healthy. So watch out for our videos that we have coming. And with that, just take care, be safe, and we'll see you soon.
Too much info about the coronavirus confusing you? Well, here's the prescription in 3 simple steps for staying informed. Focus on the facts. Not all information is accurate. Your health and life depend on facts from trusted science and medical experts. Use 2 trusted sources that will have up-to-date info. Solutions change rapidly. Be aware of misinformation and disinformation, and check reliable sources 3 times a day. Facts, trusted sources, 3 times a day.
My name is Deborah Carpenter, and I'm the Director of Planning Growth Management for Charles County. We operate a business that has 76 employees and 4 divisions and no telework program. Of 2 weeks ago, we created one, which was no small task. Last week, we implemented it, and this week we've spent some time modifying it based on closing the buildings to the public. Currently, we only have 7 employees on site, and all the rest of them are teleworking. So the creation of the program had a main goal, and that goal was to serve the public and keep as many essential functions as possible going, and we have been very, very successful in that. We have an online permitting system, and we encourage everyone to use the Citizen Self-Service portal, and just about everything you want to do can be done online. We are monitoring that. The lesson is that thank goodness we have that system, because that makes us fully functional. Well, most of the functions are operational. I do caution the public that there will be a slowdown in services just because our coordinating agencies, we don't have any control over that, and a lot of times their functions have been disrupted as well. So we are doing the best we can, but so far, everything's rolling really well.
Hello, I'm Ray Shoemaker, Chief of Codes, Permits, and Inspection Services. Our primary function in CPIS is for permitting, review of engineering plans, as well as inspection of both building and then the infrastructure also. Just to kind of let everyone know, business is continuing. We are performing inspections as requested, both infrastructure and building. We are still receiving permits and we're completing our reviews. We are working with outside agencies, so it has slowed down somewhat as they are off-site, but we continue to cooperate with them to continue with the issuance of permits. As many people, unfortunately, are confined to their homes, they are starting to begin projects that they have put off. We are still open, as mentioned, for permitting. The permitting can be done online. It's through the CSS. So if you go to charlescountymd.gov, go to the Department of Planning Growth Management, click on the CSS, which is the Citizen Self-Service Portal. It has tutorials on how to register, pretty straightforward. When you go to register, it's just getting a username, password, and an email address, and it takes about 2 to 3 minutes. From there, there's tutorials on how to apply for permits, what's required, and again, we are still available via phone to reach out or email to help you with the process. But for those documents that are required for such as hard copies of plans that need to be stamped, we do have a drop box, which is at the entrance of the building, which can be deposited there. We check routinely during our business operation hours. Also, we are still functioning, although we might not be able to have in-person meetings, we are able to have video conferencing or teleconferences as well to work through the progress of the project.
Applying for jobs with Charles County government is now easier and more efficient. Visit www.charlescountymd.gov for more information.